All right, everybody, welcome back. It's the SpitFyre Podcast, and we have a fun episode for you guys today. Again, this is I, your resident Aries.
Robbiey, your Leo.
It's Akii, the Sag.
And today we are spicing things up with a truth or drink or eat episode. With that being stated, there's a few options here. I don't know what all the camera's going to grab with this, but basically, all in all, we'll be answering your questions that you guys sent in, so we appreciate that. And we will have an option if we choose not to answer said questions to either eat or drink some of the wonderful accompaniments today, which include either tequila, 99 bananas, or Rumplemints for the liquors. As far as eating options, which we have no choice, well, somewhat of a choice, but no, we don't get to pick which one we did. We pull from a cup. They're randomly selected. We have to close our eyes. And you can either have pickled okra, horseradish, tomato juice, dark chocolate, licorice, or anchovy paste. So this should be fun.
Ain't that shit.
All righty, fellas. Well, let's hop right into it. Who wants to lead in with our first question?
Lord have mercy. Would you date a femme queen? For those of you who don't know what a femme queen is, it's a trans woman. Would you date a femme queen?
No.
Yeah.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't?
I don't find trans women attractive sexually. Which even I've wrestled with a bit because with myself, I identify as bisexual. I like women, and I do identify trans women as women, but I haven't quite gathered or gotten down to the root as to why that's different for me for some reason. Maybe I haven't ran into the right one, but as of today, no.
I'm gonna say no. I don't like women.
Simple.
I mean, no.
Damn. All right.
I'm not romantically or sexually attracted to women.
Hmm.
And I look at them as women, so I would not be doing that one. So, yeah.
I would.
They're trying to snatch me up at the balls. I'm like,
Baby.
I can't.
I just feel like if you're fine, you fine. If
Truthfully.
I like
They're
you, I like
beautiful.
you.
I adore them.
Like,
Anybody who
gorgeous,
knows me
yeah.
knows, but I'm not dating women
You look at them like
of
sisters.
any experience. Yes.
Yeah, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real. Okay. Oh, this is very interesting. Yikes. Okay, let's go right ahead with it. Marry, fuck, kill. Exes or what is that? Booze?
So exes or ex-booze if you don't have an ex.
Mm-hmm. Like I have to say.
Look at
do
me.
I have to say their name?
I'm waiting for y'all to,
Yeah,
I'm waiting for y'all to
that's
answer.
the of it.
I'm not doing that shit. No, go ahead and give it a thing. No, that's too messy.
It was on the list. I just
I know it's true, but it's just so messy.
It is
Please
messy
give me
bad, yeah.
Rumplemints. Please give me Rumplemints.
These cups are texturally.
upsetting.
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to be like insulated cup. What was it?
Ew, it's horseradish. Is there a spoon? Or
Yeah, there is. I got proof.
there's spoon?
This is gonna be
I'm
interesting, darling.
Do you want to preemptively? Do you want a cranberry juice to follow? With?
Yeah, you go ahead and get that.
Yeah, you get that spoon. I get the cranberry.
You know, horseradish just don't sound good.
Do you like wasabi?
Horseradish in the
Wasabi,
right,
yeah.
in the right thing.
So a lot of
is
times
good.
they'll use.
I've had horseradish before. That shouldn't have made me throw up.
Oh,
Is this it? Yeah.
It's gonna knock your socks off. It's gonna clear your nasal
It
passages.
sure is. It sure
It's
is.
gonna clear that right on up.
the pop. Gotta make sure it's fresh. Mix it up.
Ew.
I also have. Oh, there's napkins there if it's leaking.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Someone got on my hand.
Whoa.
Please,
We already
the
off to
kids.
an interesting beginning.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Darling.
Y'all gotta run this one up, please.
That a hair?
Now he's trying to go below.
I don't know.
That's funny. That's funny.
Ooh.
Just swallow it.
You gotta put it in your mouth. Come on, just do 1, 2, 3.
Just-
1, 2, 3, go. Boom. You got. Girl. That stinks.
That shit,
I can't even smell it. That's crazy.
It's gonna knock your socks back. I told you.
that shit wouldn't even go down. Like it said no. Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah,
Are you answering?
Oh, the fuck. What was it? Was this the fuck
Fuck,
Mary?
Mary, kill your exes.
No,
or
I
who?
wasn't doing that.
Like I said, that's too. That it's just a little too messy, you know.
It is. Well, I probably could answer.
I mean,
but I just,
that's the point.
It's just too messy because like I'm not trying to have nobody. You were that?
You wanna
No, I
read it?
wasn't.
So everybody knows that like we ain't lying.
Black
Yeah.
licorice.
All right,
Wow.
that's the shit I be talking
right.
about.
So easy.
Yeah, that's the shit I be talking about. Go ahead,
Ooh,
Robbie.
his stank.
That
Oh,
is
wait.
I could do that better than fucking horseradish.
It tastes like a toe.
Mm. Oh, I can smell it on my lip.
Anchovy paste.
Go ahead and answer that question.
Oh, Mary.
I said, fuck that shit, actually. Sideline hoe.
You want it on a cracker or you just want
I don't even know what this. Oh, it's an actual paste tube.
Yeah.
for easy?
Oh,
Whatever.
Oh.
I mean, what? Oh,
Where's that you here? I'ma pray.
and you get these ugly ass crackers.
Cracker shaming is not where I think we're going with this. What is with you in Texas then?
It disintegrated.
He was hungry. He needed a snack.
I got the butter ones, I think. No, they're just rich flavor.
They're who?
Rich flavor.
Ooh.
How do you open it?
Use the back of the tube or cap and
Poke it. There you go.
Isn't that fancy?
Mm-hmm.
And how do I do it?
Why are you pulling it down me? Damn. I smelled it. I did the same thing.
The shaking stick.
And the fact that you gave yourself so much, I would have did a dot.
For those of you who don't know,
You want a cranberries?
I have a sensitive stomach.
I believe in you. You got this.
I can't smell it. I'm gonna just have to go straight in.
Yeah, just crunch it up.
Just go. Like, don't even look at it.
Don't
when
let
you
it sit
put
in your
in.
teeth too long either.
Just try to throw it back. I tried, but it got stuck like right on
Now,
my
if you
tongue.
choke, I will scream.
Oh,
You ain't bit that damn cracker yet? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it may not be too bad. I think he like it.
It's probably salty, if anything.
It's
isn't it?
salty. Yeah, he like it. Yeah. There you
Is
go.
it bad? He's trying to think about it.
don't talk to me right now.
So do your show. Do your show.
Oh,
Oh, that was disgusting.
Crab out the can.
it's used in like Caesar salads, like traditional ones. So it's not.
Not mine.
Oh well.
I don't like Caesar dressing, to be honest. Let's be
Ooh.
That might be why.
Mhm.
Who did you last
Ooh,
text?
sitting on my stomach.
These lovely ladies.
It was these
I
folks.
said parking. Where you at?
Mhm.
Door.
Yeah, basically.
Biggest fear.
Biggest fear.
Poverty.
Okay.
Okay, so my biggest fear is that I will get trapped under a pool covering. Like, I'll be in a pool and the pool cover will come on and I'll be trapped under there and I'll die. And the reason why I have that fear, I was watching this movie called, I think it was Valentine, back in the 2000s. And a girl, I think it was Denise Richards' character, she was in the pool and like he closed the thing and then was stabbing her through the thing. And that was my biggest fear after that. Yeah.
And you're telling the truth because you brought that up in a previous episode.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
so
shit- that's one of my, like, and I can swim, but as soon as I see a pool cover, it's the pool cover. I'm like, you know what? I'm good.
Do you feel the same way about like if you fell on a frozen lake where there's like an ice cover, or is it specifically?
No, I think it's the pool cover because like another big fear of like the pool cover if it's like one of like the like a fabric one
That is opaque.
like it'll like if I try to like get out of it, it'll wrap around me and then like bitch I'm suffocated. Instead of drowning, I suffocated, which is kind of the same thing, but it's like, you know,
family.
you know. So,
Can't
yeah.
breathe.
What are you? That's your biggest fear.
Wild animals.
It just any.
Any.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. I don't know how he'll be going to them little safaris that the animal stick his head in. And do
Oh,
all
those
that
are
stuff.
so fun.
Oh, those look petrifying. Especially the
Geese.
lions. Or when the lion get in the whole thing.
I'd be like, hi.
Geese. You already know I'm definitely afraid
Geese
of squirrels.
Squirrel. You would not have survived on Kent's campus.
I wasn't surviving on EMU's campus either. They had a lot of black ones.
Same.
Black squirrels?
Yes. Michigan.
Yeah.
Demographics.
Oh, God. It's lingering in the mouth, Lord.
Get you some more cranberry juice.
That ain't working. It ain't working.
When's the last time you had sex? I want to say it's been at least 2 months for me.
What are we considering as sex like?
Penetration.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if it was oral. It's still been about 2 months.
February, maybe?
What?
What?
Oh, I gotta read it.
Oh, you're not telling? Oh, you're not answering.
I got you.
No.
I got you. What is he doing? He is going, oh, dark chocolate. Okay. I'm starting
You know what?
your ass.
You know what?
Y'all want to start pulling for each other?
No. we both ain't got good luck. I could have did the horseradish. That's just like a shot.
No.
It's a shot of Everclear.
Or if you've ever had a shrimp cocktail.
Yes, if you do too much of a shrimp cocktail, it will sometimes kick you in your throat.
I guess.
A seafood boil sounds so good right now.
Same. I was watching one of the cocoa butter things, and they was like texting each other's. And the girl who was so critical of everybody, she had the worst one.
Those be the ones.
You know, she
Those
was
be the
like,
ones.
I also have a plant-based sausage. I said, you lost.
Oh,
It's
you
not
really
that
did
bad.
lose.
Have you ever had just straight cocoa powder?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't like chocolate.
Oh.
I'm not a big chocolate
I
fan
can do
either.
chocolate candy like Snickers and
chocolate.
Kit Kat, but you hand me a
Ooh.
chocolate bar, I'm gonna be like,
This is
ugh.
very intense.
I love chocolate. I think chocolate's a great time.
In a zombie apocalypse or a horror movie or murder situation, serial killer situation, whatever the case may be, who would die first?
I know it's not me.
It's definitely not me.
Well, it's not. I don't
I
think,
think
who
it's
would
Zai.
die first.
It's Zai. Zai would die first. I'm so sorry.
Why would I
Love
Why
die
you
would he
first?
die
down.
first?
Because you would get
No, I'm
distracted
interested.
by something so fucking like minimal. Like you should have like,
Oh, okay, yes,
and then he done caught up
type
to
A.
your ass. Yeah.
Yes.
You will be gone first.
I used to have a little bug out bag. Like I used to actually really be prepared for that shit. Actually, at one point, but I
Them
was
be the
also
ones who
like,
die first. Them be the ones who die first. The ones who are overly prepared.
mhm.
You know.
Got everything. Thinking I'm so busy looking through the bag, I done got
Yeah.
lassoed.
You know.
Reason why I
I would
think
say
you.
Zai. You brought up a good point.
Yeah.
He would be like, something is.
Something's off.
Let me
Like,
fix this right here.
like it's a machete coming at your head, girl.
I knew Akii would survive. I don't know why. I just had a feeling that he would just like borderline be like waiting for that moment.
I am. I watched how much I watched
Finally.
Scream. I am waiting for somebody to try me. I will be ready.
Literally.
Zombie apocalypse though, I'm taking myself
Purge
out.
vibes. I honestly was
Zombie
going to put you
apocalypse?
as the one die first, only because like you'd survive for as long as that shower would last.
What shower?
The last one you would have before the water cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Like once there was no hot water, you bathing in a creek or a stream,
Same.
no toilet paper,
Oof.
no bidet.
There might be a public pool near me that I can run and go and go back to my house.
You said because the chlorine.
Yeah. Jump in there with a thing of soap on, just dupe and get in, get out.
That is just
That's
not okay.
Yeah.
Zombie
But
apocalypse.
how often are you gonna be able to get to this pool? And how often is the chlorine that's in it gonna last? A week?
It will probably be the food for me.
Yeah.
That would take me out.
no hot food.
That would take me out. That would take me out.
A serial killer, anything like that, I'm surviving. A
Oh,
zombie
seriously?
apocalypse-
I'm good.
I thought we were
Zombie-
talking apocalypse. That's why I was so
Oh.
confused when y'all said I died
Okay,
first.
zombie
Serial killer
apocalypse?
100%.
I said all of them.
Yeah. Zombie
Okay,
apocalypse.
zombie apocalypse.
I'm taking myself out the game.
I know you two would have said that.
Yeah.
I literally said both of them gonna say, I have no will.
No,
So
I actually would be fighting to the end. I love the
I'm
idea
so
of
sorry.
like
Once the Wi-Fi goes, y'all gonna have to talk me off the bridge. Then when it becomes a luxury to have a hot shower or a hot meal, I'm sorry. I was
I've
watching
been
The
trying to
Walking
get us to go
Dead.
camping raw dog for the longest
I'm not
time.
doing
I
it.
No, I'm not
love
doing
that
that.
shit.
I'm doing it.
I like to sleep outside.
Better
I
book
love
a
the whole
cabin.
starting a fire.
Like, I watched
Building
The
your own
Walking
shelter.
Dead, and they have such a strong will to live. Baby, let it go.
That was going on for years,
Like,
bro.
and it's still on. They
Years.
still have new series, and I'm like, y'all got such a
I ain't
strong
gonna
will.
lie,
Just
I
die.
loved that show.
I'm
It
just
was
like,
good. It was
it's
good as
a
hell.
fun
I
time.
love that show.
Made no
Serial
sense.
killer, I'm good.
Serial killer. Oh yeah,
You
I
won't lure me anywhere, and I'm not letting you in my house.
I feel like I would just hide.
From a serial killer?
You gotta fight, baby.
Why?
A serial killer?
You can't just hide. You gotta fight, escape, and everything.
I'm gonna wait till the morning and go to the police.
That's if you make it to
I
the
don't
morning.
think you understand
Because I'm
what a
hiding in the
serial
bread
killer
box.
is.
Hmm?
You know what a serial killer
The
is?
person that's going around killing people the same way, yeah.
Or just like
They're
someone
usually
that's on a
highly
killing
intelligent
spree. Yeah.
and highly manipulative. Like they're
I'm pretty
usually
witty.
always sociopaths
Yeah.
and narcissists.
If it's somebody like a slasher film type
He
killer.
said, "Wait till the morning."
Like,
Like they're not gonna be sitting outside
like,
in the morning. Like,
hi, good morning.
You thought I was gonna go away at
Like-
nighttime or some shit? No.
Mhm.
Who had it next?
I think it's
me.
you.
Have you ever been a side piece? Yes, actually, happily.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Not my proudest moment, but
I mean, I've only been like a third. Is that same as a side piece?
So
No.
side piece is like your secret. They don't tell you about the. You're not supposed to know. You know. You.
You talking about
someone's
like
cheating on someone
Yeah,
with you.
like your name is saved in their
Oh.
phone as Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that type of shit.
my name was saved as my name, but I wasn't
Same.
being told about. I was like,
I've never been a side piece. Have I like gotten with someone and they were with somebody and I didn't know at the time? Yes,
Mhm.
but like knowingly give with someone when nah.
accepting that role. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I ain't got that in me. I'm so sorry. That was my turn. I keep forgetting. Okay, sorry guys. So here's a fun question. Well, no, it's not fun. Actually, it's kind of awful.
This is the worst.
This is the worst. Have you ever hit a significant other? I have never hit a significant other. I don't believe I just don't believe in domestic violence. However, please note if anybody thinks they're going to put their hands on me
Mhm.
after I beat the fuck out you, we're done forever. And I'm calling the police. The fuck? Because why do you think that's okay? But I've never hit one.
You heard it here first, America.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put your hands
I
on
had
this
to
one.
hit back.
Not this one.
Not literally like I'm beating your ass. Because like, why did you even think that you would be able to do that?
That was honestly like have had to, but like it was again in defense. Like
Yeah.
I was being pummeled while I was driving, and
Not while
See,
driving.
'cause I
They
would
don't
wreck
give a
that car
fuck
and kill
about
us all.
nobody's life.
Right.
and at that point, I'm like, this is.
I would have wrecked the car. I'm
That's
like,
why I don't
okay.
like. That's why I don't
Oh.
like driving with
Well, it
couples
was
who
my
argue a
car.
lot.
I'm just saying, like, oh, you want to play? Okay.
I have never.
Oh,
Good.
good. I said, all good.
Aw. Longest without sex in your adult years, like from the first time that you had sex. Because I could say 19 years, but past that,
say 2
mm,
years.
in your adult years.
Yeah, people be annoying.
True. I'd say about a year for me.
6
Sorry.
months.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Foxy Brown said it best. Cause can't nobody fuck me like me. So you think you can beat my meat better than me?
Bitch, I've been doing this. I am classically trained.
Like,
Oh. What's a weird smell you like?
a weird smell.
A weird smell, like a smell that people think is nasty or like odd.
I think it's just something off the beaten path that people wouldn't expect you to enjoy the smell of. But not no like normal stuff like, oh, I like the smell of gasoline. Like that's odd.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say chlorine. Weird smell.
weird smell that I like.
Mm.
I'm trying to think. What the fuck?
I'm about to say something, but it's gonna be so weird, and it's gonna be so weird. Y'all knowing my nose.
Okay, I was.
You
But-
know, like when you go on like, do you know like when you go on like a ranch or an animal farm or
And you smell the horse
manure
shit?
like that? But it has to be animals around. It has to be animals.
okay. So do you like it when they be doing like new plantings for like around apartment complexes?
Okay, see,
They-
no.
He said,
manure.
he said the
It
animal
has to
gotta
be like the
around.
animal ranch, like the farms,
Earthier.
the like
No.
zoos. Like, you know, when you walking past Cedar Point, like if you go on to Cedar Point and you walking past that
Zoos.
little animal
Yeah,
area that they
it's
have and you
nice.
smell that, like, I don't know, something, it just reminds, I don't know.
I know what you mean, but I was just driving back from Youngstown,
Uh-huh.
and I had to ride past some farms, and I had my windows down because I know my AC and heat is fucked up, but I'm getting it fixed soon. Baby, when I say I was driving and that wind blew in that damn car, I almost wrecked because I was like, "The fuck is that?"
Like,
You
I don't
ever
like the smell of
like,
manure.
am I actually that hot? Like,
No, literally, I literally rolled up the windows. I was like, "I'll burn in this bitch first." Like,
I don't like the smell of manure, but yeah, that. Like, yeah.
oh no.
I
I
like.
don't mind it.
I will like sit in a man's armpit like real- in a heartbeat.
Oh.
Like after like a fresh shower or something, but that like just
Mhm.
like very primal man scent. That's nice.
With no deodorant.
Yeah. Cause I don't like I don't like the way it smells when there's too much deodorant. It's almost like if somebody I've told you my thing. I don't like when someone smells overly
Fresh.
clean.
Mhm.
That's not what I said.
I think that's what you meant.
Like I just don't like why you literally smell like a gain pod. That kind of stresses me out. Like
Turns
I like
me
a
on.
cologne's a little different or a lotion, but like
He said, "Why do you smell like you did your laundry?"
right out there, you didn't put no iron to that.
The
So it don't smell like it been cooked.
Oh, I can't say that. Never mind.
We want to say detergent.
I said it's a specific Jergens
Oh, okay.
that smells very, very good. But if I say it, somebody will know.
The baby one.
No.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yep. Move on.
I would say,
What did
okay,
Kiki Palmer say?
no,
next question.
Okay, this is kind of weird. This is very weird. But you know, sometimes like the smell. So I get fruit. I get fruit. I always get my fruit cut up. I get it chopped because like I know I'm not gonna eat a full bag of apples and shit. Like, it's not happening. I'm also not gonna cut a whole ass watermelon. I don't got it in me. So I just
Feels
get it already
greedy.
chopped up. You know? But you ever get like the fruit cups, things like that, and like you could tell they starting to go like the pineapple specifically or the mango. Sometimes if it's like starting to go bad, it kind of smells like a little rancid, but it kind of reminds me of alcohol. Like
kind of like a boozy
fermented.
fruit. Yeah,
like
yeah,
fermented, yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I actually like that smell. I'm like, oh, fun. It's a fun time.
I get exactly what you're saying. That's actually
Yeah,
interesting.
it's not
That's
too
so
bad.
niche.
Yeah.
Well, I can't judge.
Okay.
Who just
Oh
asked
my
that?
gosh, Zai, right?
Yeah, I did.
My gosh, this question.
Oh, this question.
You want to go first? No,
You can go.
you go.
Least favorite trait of the other cast members. Who shall go first?
This is messy. Let's see. I can go. I'll go. My least favorite trait about each of my cast members, and this is nothing that I haven't told them before.
Probably right there.
My least favorite trait about Robbiey is that sometimes I be wanting you to slap the shit out of people and you don't do it, and I be wanting you to stand like no. That like that's my least favorite. I'm like, oh, he got so much grace in his heart. Some people don't deserve the grace. I actually hate that. My least favorite trait about Zai, and I think I've told you this, like, love Zai down. You know, we have great times and great conversations. However, for some reason, Zai just likes to throw in a fucking word that he learned from Word of the Day, and it'd be a big ass, and you'd be like, why'd you have to do that to me? You know, those would just be my least favorite trait. Cause I'd be like, let's have a conversation. I'm trying. Like, yes, I'm college educated, but a bitch still be struggling sometimes.
Schidecophobia, bitch. Like, okay.
So yeah, those are my least favorite traits.
My least favorite in the key is probably how like I want to say his least favorite, but it's probably my like how maybe guarded or protective he is. I say it's probably not my least favorite because like I 100% get why he's like that or like what would have caused that. But like him being like such a like dope person, like I feel like more people should be able to experience it more freely. So the fact that
Yeah, I don't deserve
the fact
it.
that the fact that it's not the with Robbiey, oh, this bitch don't plan shit. Oh,
Damn thing.
she's the most hands off.
Yeah,
Let me know where to show up. Let me know where to send my money. Like,
mind you, it ain't gonna show up when you tell her to.
that's the least you can do.
They be late. That's also they be late all the time. I'd be like, okay.
You know what?
You've been worse than Robbiey lately.
Yeah, I shut up immediately. I shut my fat ass up.
Mine was
Why am I
he
shaking?
reminds me of Joni a little bit. Very type A. Very much so needs to know at 401, 402, and 403 what's going on with Akii.
Stay in the house.
Honestly, Akii is very like a brown recluse spider.
Wolf spider, even like in
Yeah,
the
just
ground.
just very like burrowed in. You won't see him until you see him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was one time I was just having a good old time at Half Baked at the No Homo thing,
Oh, what do you mean?
and I turned around. Hey, I said, gagged everybody. I said, oh, he said I couldn't sleep, so I said, why not just come outside? I said,
I was in the neighborhood and just thought I'd
gag.
I was bored.
But yeah, that one. And then I am very much I think I'm an extreme type B person.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a go with the flow or go to the beat on drum, I think I'm going to the Be My Own Symphony type of thing. You know,
I love that action.
just a little triangle like
I'm back there just.
That's your,
Am I done here? Thank you.
I am very guarded and very much like wall. That's something that I've tried to work on, but then I was like,
why?
I'm gonna stop. I'm joking, but I have worked on it and I've gotten a little bit better at it.
You have.
But I just feel as though like I don't know. It's my piece. But it's funny because like a lot of people always tell me like stop being so guarded, and I'll be like one day in the future.
It adds to the mystique.
It does. It does.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I take mine back.
He said, actually,
I take mine back. I want this man to start dating so bad, but it just.
I love a key single. Not in a weird like
When
like.
have you not been single? Since I've known you.
There's been a couple times I've talked to people that it never became a full blown relationship, but like we were.
And I be champion behind
He'd be
everybody.
like, woo, go.
Yes.
And I'd be over here
Akii,
like,
I'm done. I said,
What they do, Akii?
Sometimes I just, I be forgetting how much I like being alone and not having to answer to nobody.
That's
like,
real.
Yeah.
That's me the last couple of years. I ain't gonna hold
But
you.
I should start dating. I should. I'm gonna.
It's
start.
not worth it, to be honest, especially in this climate.
You're right.
In this economy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Unless
Unless you want to decrease your bills and just have somebody move in.
And that honestly,
when
day
this
by day.
recession really hit,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be right there. Like, come on.
He's right.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Yikes. When's the last time you had your ass ate? Not y'all really having to think.
February. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I would say sometime last year.
You finally did it.
Oh, I've always done that.
Oh.
I just don't do the other part.
Oh.
Like, no.
Pick again.
No.
Pick again.
Dark chocolate.
I will
pick
pick
again.
Right,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, pick again. Mix that shit
Oh, you
up.
pick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shake it a little.
What'd you pick? Dark chocolate again?
Horseradish.
Yay. Go ahead. You got it. It's not too bad. I promise.
Where's the spoons? hot today. 10 years ago.
Do that.
Well,
Was that about what you did, Akii?
Yeah, sure.
Lying ass.
Because you know it wasn't that. Mm-mm.
Trying to. Well, his palate is very.
I'm
Sinister.
I'm very adventurous when it comes to food, but I already know, like there's certain things where I'll be like, I know I don't like that. Horseradish is one because I had got it from Arby's once, and
Oh, I love their little horseradish sauce. The horsey sauce. Woo!
I had got it once when I was young, and I like when I tell you I never
Why
finished
does
the
that
rest of the
smell like
food. And don't it stink?
Oh my god, it smells like a fart.
Literally. Go ahead, Zai. It's your turn.
Do you want to drop? Oh. Have you ever helped someone cheat or encouraged someone to cheat?
Help someone cheat or curse? Isn't that a side chick question?
Mm-mm.
No.
Like how someone cheat, like you like knew like maybe one of your friends or somebody was cheating and you covered for them or something like that.
Or let's say, in my instance, if I knew they were in like in a situation that they shouldn't have been in, I've encouraged them to leave or exit.
I think everybody knows I'm not gonna cover for you.
T.
I can't.
So the best you might get is a I don't know.
Not my business. Go ask them.
I don't think.
But don't get too specific. Then he'd be like,
you know, I've never helped anybody because I'm like, what's gonna happen to me after this? So I don't
Getting
do
cheated
it.
on is very dehumanizing. It's absolutely soul crushing.
It's heartbreaking.
It's
It's the
disgusting.
worst.
It's sinister. Wicked.
But still I rise.
I'm like, why are you getting so intense?
But still, rise.
I love her.
Robert?
Secret crush. Name.
You can go ahead and pick, child.
Oh.
Because do I have some? Yes. Will I ever say no?
Out loud?
Oh, licorice.
Not you happy.
Shit, it's not horseradish or so I'm
Anchovy base.
You know, you gotta take the small ones. Oh, this shit, man.
We got a new question as we speak.
What's
What's that about?
You answering?
No, this shit's not good.
Or did we get a new question? Maybe. What am I doing? What am I pulling?
You not answering? Secret crush name.
I don't have one. So I guess that's an answer.
That's not an acceptable answer.
Everybody I like knows I like them.
We'll just say the most recent one.
Well, it's like it's a secret cuz, but they gonna know eventually. I'm gonna tell them. Oh, this shit now.
Four scores and 13 years ago.
I guess I kind of like Trenton.
Baby, that ain't no secret.
And that's
I said everybody that I like knows it already.
Lance Gross.
I thought we talked about
That's
real life
literally
I never-
not the
people. And that's not a
specify.
secret. And that's not a secret. Everybody knows.
Anne Hathaway in that case. I mean, what the hell?
Like, no, truly. Like,
Divine.
That's also
period.
not a secret.
Again, not a secret, but we
It's a secret to them.
Is my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Was there anybody you refuse to say you hooked up with? Name them. I'm gonna say no. Anybody I hooked up with, I can say, yeah, I did that. I don't care.
No, I can't even say that. Including like your college experience too?
Yeah. I'd be like, I did.
What was
like,
the question again?
Is there
Anybody-
somebody you would refuse to say that you actually hooked up with? And if you're like, oh yeah, there is, it's like, okay, well, name them.
Somebody that
No.
Because I'm looking back and I'm like, no, I'm kind of cool with everybody. Even if it's something like, really? I'm like, yeah, I was bored. Hell.
I done hit a mud duck or two in my day, but
You?
yeah.
What?
Hit a mud duck or two.
Did you pick or you
Yeah,
answered?
it's licorice.
Yours is licorice too?
Mhm.
Lying.
Do you
There is
like it?
somebody you want
No,
to...
it's not.
There is somebody that you would rather not say.
A few people actually.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Well... Who just asked that?
Me.
Ooh, craziest trauma. childhood, teenage, adult, whatever you want to say.
This little liquid's actually kind of tasty.
Hello.
Craziest trauma. It tastes like root beer.
Kind of tastes like a
I
toe too.
love root beer.
I do not like root beer. Probably getting kicked out of the house when I was like in 6th, 7th grade. Because I was like, that was kind of like traumatizing. Because I was like, oh my God.
My parents. No, we finished.
I was like, not you kicking me out. That's crazy.
Dramatic.
I ain't even do nothing. I was in the right.
When my parents let me live outside during the Ohio winter for about 3 months, and at one point during that Ohio winter, when it was like getting really bad, I was living in my car with my cats, both of them. And it was getting really bad at one point. I actually went to my dad and was like, "Can I at least like, just for safety concerns, like pitch a tent in the back?" And this man said, "No, it'll kill my grass."
I would have lit that grass on fucking fire. Oh, great. Now you don't have to worry.
My God.
Mind you, for those who aren't putting two together, this is the wintertime. The grass is already dead.
You know. Snow on the ground.
I was like, well, bitch, you could have just said no, honestly. Like,
That's crazy.
we'll be in a home one day.
Craziest trauma. I'll save that for later, Joni.
I'm coming for you.
Let's see. I don't fucking know.
You gotta laugh to keep on trying.
If it's
You want to
I don't want to give any family secrets.
No, it really be like
It do be like that. That's the most traumatic. Peeing on myself at St. Mary's. That's pretty traumatizing.
He peed on himself.
I didn't stay at that school for long.
How
after
old were
that. We don't need to worry about that.
That's
We
the trauma.
don't need to worry about that.
Wait, you say St. Mary?
Mhm.
As in like St. Vincent, St. Mary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It happens.
It does happen.
You know?
I could have just raised my hand and said,
You
"Can I go to the
could
bathroom?"
have. Or you could have just went anyway. Like, fuck that.
Actually,
I
no.
had debilitating anxiety.
You did.
Oh,
you did say you've always had bad.
Okay.
It
I was saying, did it not get worse after that?
No, because it forced me to say, put your hand up and go ask to go to the bathroom.
That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Damn. I hate that happened.
Yeah. I couldn't even make phone calls.
You did say doctor's appointment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of that way. That's why I do everything online. I don't
My,
know.
my mom wouldn't let me.
Well, I've never made a doctor's appointment until I was like, honestly, until I moved to Columbus. Is when I started making my doctor's appointments for real.
But you still just only do them online? You know,
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I go through like, the MyChart thing.
Mhm.
And with my doctor, our appointments are now,
And they do a lot of the messaging through there too. That makes
it's
sense.
easier.
Someone you envy.
Nobody. Somebody I envy.
Yeah.
Rich people. I'm not going to hold you.
Honestly.
I'm not going to hold you. They just living life. Not going to hold you.
I envy anybody that's able to just navigate this world without like additional barriers that have been thrust upon them against their will.
I'm going to say no one. Only because I feel like oftentimes we might like perceive folks to be a certain way. I'm like, oh, they got this, they got that, da 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 da. Whole time they going through it behind the scenes and we don't even know. So that's why I'm like, you can't. I don't really envy anybody because like, while I'm like, I could be envying like a lifestyle or something like that, but the whole time that person can be like, yeah, I actually hate this. I actually want what you have, and it's, yeah. So I don't really envy anybody.
I feel like, I don't know.
I'm not a hard worker. I'm on coke. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, literally. Like,
I know rich people have their issues and problems, but
okay, no, I will say
they
give
do
me
still
$1 million.
have the money.
Give me $1 million.
I'd be happy as hell. Like people be like, money doesn't buy happiness. Let me tell you
Baby,
something.
it does.
If
I
you
am
can
significantly happier on payday.
listen, if all my bills are paid and you mean to tell me all my bills are paid, I have filled my fridge up with food and I still have a couple thousand to go shopping with,
And it's
buy
hot
anything,
outside and the margaritas on
I'm
half.
happy as hell. I am happy as hell.
I be trying to tell people
Car making no
being
issue.
poor should literally be a medical condition. It is stressful.
No, it's
It is
true.
stressful.
It's true. It's true.
Quite
I
literally.
need my medical card.
It's stressful. No, quite literally. I think there's a study out that being poor
poverty is definitely a stress
literally
indicator for sure.
is the biggest like factor in sickness and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
it's called weathering.
the redlining, the all like.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
I'm getting
Y'all know how we
Let me
get.
stop.
Y'all know how we get.
That's also why I'm not paying money to go see Sinners until it comes out on streaming, because movies like that piss me off. Like, you remember when I always said I can't watch like historical period pieces when it comes to like slavery
Racism
and stuff. I get pissed.
See-
I couldn't even watch a Thurgood Marshall movie. I couldn't watch the Jackie
he had
Robinson
one.
movie. It just pisses me off. I just like,
Shout
what
to
do you mean
Jackie.
they ate us? What?
Oh.
12 Years a Slave, I did not finish that movie at all.
Never
The
watched
only movie that I could finish, and I do watch regularly because
Then
it
they
was
gonna say
just
The Color
cinematic,
Purple.
a masterpiece.
Django?
I've never seen that.
Oh my
It's
God,
The Help.
Scream. Wow.
You said
The
Scream.
Help.
Yeah.
The Help is such a magnificent movie. So is For Color Girls, but
When Viola fell running in The Help, that shit took me out. She felt like, I was like, she fell for real. That was a hard ass fall.
no, but it's already Viola running.
Yeah.
You know she can't really walk
Yeah.
straight, so it's like
I will
she
say this:
smack?
Viola's actually really good at physical comedy, and I don't even know if she means to be that. Like, even down to like her walk, sometimes I'm like, that is a funny lady.
have you ever seen her interview with her husband when they was eating
Oh,
hot
they was
chicken?
cracking me.
I love her.
I said that's the relationship I want.
Yeah.
That's the relationship
He
I
was
want.
roasting her. It was that bad.
He said,
was
you remember
low.
when I cooked for you in that one pot that I had in my kitchen? It was only one pot that burned every time I said, y'all came up from the slums that we
They
love.
did. I love them.
We love it. But yeah, no.
It was the only pot that did burn.
When they dropped the kids off that balcony.
That was so insane. I'm
Jesus,
so
it's
sorry.
the immediate
That's so
laugh.
sad. Because
No,
when it
because I was trying to
happened-
joke. Because the first scene I thought it was afterwards she's scrubbing the blood, and she's like, if the lady jogs, she's like, my babies. And I'm like,
She was like,
oh.
have some respect. I was like, girl, please.
It's
You don't know what that
the
is?
sidewalk. It's the sidewalk. And then
Nah,
she
that
ended up
lady
being
looked
the one.
like-
She ended up
she
being the one
like-
in Anika Nani Rose or Kerry Washington. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah. The only funny scene is somebody help her.
help her, help her, help her. I was like, girl, you help
And
her.
here go
She-
Janet Jackson.
Do something. Do something.
No, when Janet turned, she was like,
She said, and then Loretta Devine.
with the glasses.
yeah.
Oh,
It's not a funny movie, but like certain
Felicia
things
Rashad
happen. You'd be like,
scream. It was,
damn.
it was just,
it was Felicia Rashad trying to beat down the door and she couldn't, running all the way down the stairs. Somebody help her. Somebody help her. She need help.
Oh, that was a crazy movie.
I said craziest trauma. Yours?
I said my trauma. I was living in my
Good
car.
question.
Oh. You were
Right, like, that wasn't good enough. Give me something more.
You want me to relive this?
Give me something more.
What's your sign?
I don't
Watch
know.
the beginning of this episode, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna give
That
you.
was rude. I'm a Leo.
gonna
Immediate regret.
I'm
sorry,
gonna give
that
you
wasn't nice.
a couple. I'm a Sagittarius Sun, Capricorn Moon, Aquarius Rising, my Scorpios and Venus. Venus and Scorpio. Yeah. So
My
about time.
Scorpios and Venus. Leo, Sun, Cancer Moon, Capricorn Rising, Virgo, Venus, Virgo, whatever the planet was after that one. And then I don't remember after that.
I am
Mars is
rising
very cold.
Aries. No, what's your main sign? Sun.
Sun.
Yeah, Sun Aries, rising Sagittarius. My moon is in Aquarius, and my Venus is in Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will say, I recently
That put something. Okay.
Screaming.
It's the Aquarius moon. There it was. Okay.
We recently, when I was in
What does
DC
that
for
mean?
work,
What does that mean?
Aquarius is my sister sign. So how y'all navigate feelings and emotions is
Mhm.
sometimes a little
different?
indifferent,
Mhm.
sometimes aloof.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Not like you don't care, but
We probably processed
Things-
through it real quick.
yeah. it's kind of like a
Well, that happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
Mine is moon, which is why I hyperfixate. But
Aquarius, mine is rising, which is why I am. I don't know.
Why I am.
Why I don't care about I mean, you can't take nothing serious. I really can't. I'm so sorry. I can't help it.
You are good at that.
I will bust out like
In your face too. Like
and I don't mean to, but it's like one of my worst traits.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Like what? You ever seen that episode of Love and Hip Hop when they're beefing? I think it's Spice and what's her name?
Erica Mena?
Not Erica Mena. Oh my god,
Spice.
It's Spice.
Tokyo?
And then it's no, she a
Akbar.
rapper, Akbar, and Spice is like,
You
you
don't
said
smoke
I
with
grew
that
here,
one?
you flew. Yeah, when she's like, you said
Don't make fun of me,
I grew
accent.
here, you flew here, da 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 da. And Spice is like, what'd you mean by that? And Tokyo Vanity, she done came with her just as support. Why she bust out laughing in that lady face? So, but I'm sorry, I'm on your side, I promise. And I was like, I relate to that so much.
It was funny.
I can't like. She kind of got you.
The
Don't
shade
worry.
was immaculate.
It was. I'll help you. You want me to jump in?
Hello.
Don't talk to her like that.
No, stop.
Help her.
But those are our signs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is a fun one. This is kind of wild. What is your go-to porn category?
Do I remember?
Do I have one?
Mine's is black, ebony. And when I look for ebony and when I look for black, I'm not talking like. Why is it that when you click on the ebony tab or like the black tab or whatever,
It's interracial.
It's just interracial. I'm like, I said black. I said no black. Like it makes no sense.
See this.
But yeah, yeah.
Girl on girl.
Fat, chub, bear, thick. I'm very serious. When Pornhub was a thing, that would be my main thing. I clicked on first,
chub.
and then I would put
Like, it was just the way you listed it.
and then I would put in the refined search black.
Fat first, black second.
Everything I say is meaning to know that I'm looking for black.
Yeah,
I understand.
that's just a given.
That's why I like
Yeah.
my girls BBW. Yeah.
I cannot stand a muscle body. No offense.
You do. You will talk hard about.
Yeah, he be
Don't
dogging.
have
You
no
be
hard.
like,
Hold on. Do not have no hard ass around.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't do
He
that.
like, damn.
Don't you do that. No. There are beautiful people who are
You want a
muscle.
4 for 4?
Just not what just like what Keke Palmer said. I love it for who it works for. It's just not for me.
I get you.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
And the body is, I don't know. There's like softness. Ooh.
Soft.
Can we say that?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hunt.
soft. Sorry. Great song.
Context matters.
Yeah.
Us. What about you? Oh, you said you don't have one.
I said girl on girl.
Oh, girl.
Really?
I ain't gonna hold you. That be going
No.
off. It really goes off.
Oh, you said no?
No, usually it's like group stuff.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I watch Girl
Or
on
like
Girl. It's a
gangbang.
fun time. Not Why are you laughing?
Gang bang.
He's like, girl, look at gang.
Gang bang. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Also, C black.
Group is just too much going on for me. I can't focus. And
I
there's
re-
too many voices.
I really like it when it's just like one bottom and just like
Oh, you do like a gang
26
bang. You like
tops.
what is that called? A spit roast?
well, that's what two people. That's what two people, auntie.
Ain't that what it's called?
Yeah.
What is two people?
Yeah.
You mean when they're doing the Eiffel Tower? You know, one in the
Both
front.
ends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you
Spit
Well,
roast?
yeah.
Eiffel Tower. It could be spit roast or Eiffel Tower.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I don't like
We gotta get through these questions, child.
I don't like silence.
Oh, I love a verbal moment.
a
Oh.
silence. Like they're
No,
not
he's-
moaning.
oh.
They're not. You like that?
No, I was saying I love a verbal moment. I was agreeing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was agreeing
yeah.
with you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
We.
You didn't just ask that, did you?
I
No.
was me.
Those
It was me. I asked it. It's your turn.
Craziest conspiracy theory that you would get judged for?
judged.
Crazy conspiracy. I can't even
I
talk.
said, I don't feel like my conspiracy. They just, maybe a little lesser known, but
The craziest ones that I would get judged for.
I definitely think Hollywood's ran by the CIA. Or they use it as like a tool, like they put like stuff through Hollywood.
They absolutely do. That is why do you think there are so many fucking military films and
why Marvel has a contract with the fucking U.S. military? Yeah,
Marvel.
Like anytime they have to use like, you ever notice they always have like a pretty healthy depiction of like the U.S. Army and our military forces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Propaganda.
I don't. None of my conspiracy theories are wild, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like all of mine are very much like true. Yeah.
What would have you like, while they may be true, that we're so passionate about it, like borderline gives like tinfoil hat energy?
Ronald Reagan put crack in the hood.
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And y'all
sought to destroy the black community.
They made so that and yeah, no, just anything that has to do with them destroying the black community, honestly. I do. Yeah. Bill Cosby was trying to buy NBC. I don't believe that.
They took Michael out because he wanted Sony.
Nick Cannon was about to buy CW.
There's a society underwater.
Nipsey Hussle had the Dr. Sebi documentary.
You think it's a society underwater? You think Atlantis is real? I think so too.
You think what?
Atlantis is real. There's a society underwater.
Oh, 100%.
The
You mean
Lost
like still
Island
today or like
shit?
was?
Yes. No.
Like they down there like currently.
Yes.
Mermaid,
And
Ariel and them.
And you know,
Yeah.
they got
I
the right
swear.
idea. They got the right idea. They said it's ghetto up there. Let's stay down here.
I definitely think my wilder one, actually, I'm recant my first one.
Egypt isn't real.
No.
It's definitely on the map.
But I feel like previous civilizations might have been more technologically advanced than we are currently.
Absolutely.
And then a lot of our knowledge was like deleted, erased.
And we're starting over.
We started over and we're like repeating a lot of those same mistakes because, I mean, they've put up too much stuff in the pyramids. They're just like, that's a battery.
No, literally.
That's literally, that is copper and lithium connected. That is a battery.
I definitely think the aliens came down and helped.
For sure. They have a blueprint.
Yeah.
Who do you text the most?
These days,
Who do I text to? Probably the What Is This Honey group chat with my friends Marco, Sherelle, Lex, Angie, Boomy, Ramen. Probably that one, yeah. Because we always on Twitter talk about something. These days, I'm letting nothing.
probably y'all, maybe.
He lying.
I'm gonna say, baby.
Who else would it be?
Maybe you don't want to say their name, and that's okay.
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I quite literally.
He do be in the house just watching TV, eating, little sleep,
Watching TV. You call him, it's pitch black. Hello?
and he got a blanket around his head like this,
Literally.
Or I'm in the bathroom, whichever one.
and an angle like this.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I love it, you know?
Did I answer?
No, you did not.
Who has it been recently?
I'm
Either
getting-
Elijah or y'all.
Hmm?
Elijah or y'all.
Oh, I don't know
Oh,
what that
okay.
is.
Oh, it's my,
Who was it?
it's my turn. Person to your left gets to read the
Yes.
last text you sent or pick you sent or you pull. I think we talked about the last texts that we sent were...
Okay, then last pick
Last picture that I have?
that you sent.
The last picture I sent? I don't fucking know what it is. I haven't, like... I'm trying to think of the last time I sent the goddamn picture. I send things on Instagram and stuff all the time.
Oh, God.
But like memes and shit, like...
More
I
anchovy
don't-
paste.
Horseradish? Tomato
Tomatoes.
juice. Ooh. Oh, his stomach about to be tore up for the rest of the day.
Oh.
That poor acid reflux. Praying for
The way
you.
my dad used to drink these every day.
Yeah,
I
old folk
was-
did have like a thing with. I'm not calling your daddy. I'm sorry. You
Wow.
don't have to
Yeah,
drink the
he
whole
is
thing.
old.
Just put some in the cup. Because you
You
got
could be I just heard it.
Robbiey.
What?
Put some in that cup.
Keyboard.
Not that.
On second thought.
Actually,
Actually.
the smell of tomato juice reminds me I want a grilled cheese.
No, yeah,
I love a grilled cheese with good tomato bits. Wow.
I actually do like tomato soup. I just can't have it.
I love tomatoes. I think my mom always.
I'm definitely going into. I like them fresh too now.
Oh,
yeah,
never
my
mind.
mom has always said like made fun of me because like I could eat a tomato like I eat an apple.
Ooh, pickled okra.
That is disgusting.
What? The tomato juice?
That is
There's
disgusting.
no liquor in it. Make it a Bloody
I'm a
Mary.
Bloody Mary or a Bloody Maria.
Oh
if
my
you use tequila.
God. Oh wow.
You're like that's
It's
nasty.
seasoned.
Nice seasoned.
It tastes like it literally tastes like
cold
tomato soup.
Yeah, just warm it up.
Wow. That is disgusting.
I'm trying to find.
Oh, uh-oh. That almost came back up right now. Woo.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you hand me the okra, please?
Sure.
Oh my God. He drank that every day.
Oh,
Well, you're like, who? But I'm like, oh, you said your dad.
Yo, I'm so sorry.
Did you answer? Or you don't remember?
He answered, I think.
I think, what was the question? I forgot what was that.
What's the last picture you sent?
last thing you were
Oh,
trying to figure
yeah.
out.
I'm like,
Oh, it's fuzzy.
last picture I sent was
Oh my God.
fuzzy is crazy. Ain't that,
Like, can y'all see the hair on it?
don't that
y'all see
mean
that?
like it's bad?
No,
No.
like it's fuzzy like a peach.
Right.
Oh. What's the last?
That's not bad.
I don't
I
remember.
knew
last
I knew
picture.
I knew he was gonna like that. That is woo. What does that taste like?
Pickles. Let me quit. Okra
Yeah,
with some pickle juice.
Yeah, like pickled. I like pickled stuff. So
I don't like pickles. I can't stand like when they have like pickled onion and stuff like that.
I don't like sweet pickles.
I
Like,
do
like a
wanna-
gherkin, I'll throw up.
Oh, I love a Grillo or a bread and butter.
Oh, those are my least favorite. I hate a sweet pickle.
I
Oh,
love
my-
a sweet pickle.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I can do kosher too. I don't like dill. Oh God.
I thought that is like a kosher deal.
Oh. Well, what was I thinking of? I don't know.
I don't know.
But it was something. What and when? Well, what was the last thing you stole and when was that?
I've never stolen anything.
I think I walked out of the store with a thing of gum when I was a kid.
Oh, I rang up a sweet potato I rang up an avocado as a sweet potato the other day.
Why?
So I technically paid for it, I guess.
Because it's cheaper.
It was cheaper. Yeah.
Avocados are expensive at this
Mhm.
point.
Really?
Yeah.
Very.
You think, yeah.
Place I wanted was like $4 for one. I was like, absolutely.
One
Yeah.
avocado?
And it wasn't even ripe.
Oh, see, I just buy my guacamole
Same.
and like the holy thing.
I don't.
I do
eat
want
it.
to try to make it, but
I don't eat it for guacamole. I eat
what
it.
do you
Avocado toast.
No.
do? You
like,
just eat
I
the?
slice it up with like some lime juice, salt, pepper.
Oh yeah, I heard that's really good.
Delicious.
I can't do I can't steal. I'm very much in the mindset of they're gonna throw the book at me. I don't know why.
Really? To be honest,
they gonna
it's
make
gonna
an
be
example.
the day that I do it that somebody is going to. Sir, come here.
Exactly, and they gonna make
The
an
alarm's
example.
gonna be real
out
loud
of
when
me.
you walk there.
Like,
Tackle them.
so yeah, I'm just not gonna do it.
Catch me.
Yeah,
That'll be
no.
the day you trip.
That literally, that is the reason why I don't do like when it comes to CPNs, when it comes to the PPP.
Oh, CPNs
loans,
are nuts.
When
When
it
people do
comes
those,
to
I'm
all
like,
those, I'm like,
you
y'all
don't
not
give a fuck.
scared?
What's a CPN?
You
Where they
basically
steal somebody's
using
social security number,
either
and
an
they go
unused
out.
social security number or a
yeah.
dead person's.
Or scam with credit cards, them credit card things.
Mhm.
I said the day
Yeah,
I
I could
do
never
it.
be a scammer.
I've been cracking up, but every last one of y'all does be getting whacked by them PPP things and coming back for y'all. Give me y'all 9, 10, 12, 50 years. Love it.
I
Or
gotta
put you
feel
on a
Reddit.
payment plan.
do I feel bad for them?
No.
In a sense, yes, because like it's
I
so
do
sad.
because it's the government. So fuck the
Yeah,
government. But
and because like
People wouldn't do it if they obviously had the means to not do it. Yeah.
yeah, but
Most of
it's
them
also
didn't
but
need to.
they should have. But it's also the fact that it's a lot of government officials that did it as well, and they were scamming as well, and they are facing no repressions. They got all
Now
of theirs
that I don't
canceled
like.
and shit like that. So
I
When
might
that
have
tomato
another
came
one.
back-
It's already started.
My
My acid reflux.
the tomato came back.
My chest is burning.
Screaming.
Getting old, bitch.
It really affects you like that.
Yes.
That's wild.
I would suffer the consequences for good food, like
a good tomato.
spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't eat spaghetti soup. That's too much straight concentrated tomato. But I'll take that. I'll take the L for some good spaghetti. I
That's not
will,
wrong.
or any type of pasta.
I know they have like lactate for like lactose intolerance. Do they have
What do you
anything for like they like the
The
different
milk. What are you
No,
talking about?
they like the lactate.
pills.
Mm-hmm. So you people that struggle with like dairy can eat dairy. Do they have that for tomato or like acid reflux?
Yeah, it's like
Or is that just
it's
Tums?
a regimen.
Ain't like an
You have to
Alka-Seltzer?
stay
That was
on
that
it.
just Tums basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to stay
Sometimes-
on it so it don't
Yeah.
fly back up.
Mm.
Because mine will sit right here in the throat and start
My
burning.
dad's was real bad. He used to almost kill himself in his sleep. I can imagine.
And that's why I have to sleep like this. Sometimes. If I eat too close to bed, I have to sleep like this.
Oh, and
And y'all know I like to eat. So
And
I
you
be
know
having
I'm
to wait
good for
2 to
eating
3
late, yeah.
hours before I go to sleep.
that's why you
That's
be
why
up
he
like that.
Yeah, because his ass was eating.
Hello. And then in the 2 to 3 hours, I get hungry and I eat again.
Yeah. He does it to himself.
And the cycle repeats.
You
No,
know.
and literally sometimes I'm just like, I'm too tired. I have to go to sleep. I'll wake up and my throat, I feel like I have a cold or something.
Because of just the burning.
The acid, the stomach, never mind. No, the stomach acid comes and just sits right here at night.
just like
Ooh, just sits.
cooking your shit. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Your shit is crazy.
No, literally. I used to, never mind. That's too much. Oh,
I know what
Hey.
I know what ain't the style.
who starts it?
yours.
Mine. Weirdest turn on.
People think feet is a weird turn on. I don't think it is, but other than that,
Freak.
I don't know. Weirdest turn on.
Mm-hmm.
I would say ears, because some people just have really cute ears, and I'm like,
I've never heard that
that's
before.
strange.
I have heard that.
You know what?
Actually
You're
like
not
that,
wrong.
and I'm a little turned on. So yeah,
Mine will be feet, even though people cringe at that. But yeah, I'll pay for a pedicure. Oh, and I love a nose. A black nose. Black sausage bell pepper nose.
Oh.
A whole
okay, damn,
Mm.
like
Monkey ape.
no,
Like,
literally gorilla. Like.
Montgomery, Alabama. Mhm.
Okay, Jonathan Majors, we get it.
Backwoods, Mississippi. I think he's ugly, but
Civil rights.
he obviously he likes the civil rights
He like
face.
a civil rights
Yeah.
face.
I
We
like the
get
civil
you.
rights nose, not the face.
Actually, I just thought, and that honestly tracks. Okay. I'm so sorry. Because I was
But it
like,
does.
damn.
But it does.
It's right there.
Look at all the
actually.
past.
Damn.
I do love a nose. I cannot lie. Let's
That's
see.
like Pinocchio.
Who was it? Who just asked that?
Me.
Craziest turn on. Okay. Is credit an important conversation to have when getting to know someone?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no, only because I don't care. Unless we start talking about marriage, there's no reason for us to be discussing finances.
But so like
On the flip side of that,
again, like
if you are going to get married to somebody, shouldn't you have that conversation a little early on?
Like
And that could be in the
debt and
beginning.
practices just because that's you're gonna be tied to that.
Well, it depends on like how early on. Like if we're like dating and things like that, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Third, fourth date is insane.
Yeah. No.
That's-
Third,
What's your
fourth
cre-
date.
Ask him, be like, so what's your credit profile looking like? What do you have?
That would be
Is it
insane.
diversified? That's nuts.
I feel like I'll only start talking about that if we just like
I think
we've been together for a while and they're like, oh, I'm thinking about buying a car, or oh, like, hey, what about moving in together? When we
Yeah,
start getting
yeah,
there,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
when like we gonna have to talk finances.
Yeah. That's
I'm
me
not moving
personally.
in.
That's what my thing is. Like, is when once finances start intermingling, I think it's important.
I'm not moving in with anybody.
Will you listen to moving with you?
No.
If I was 40, that would be like, if I was older dating, that would be a
We
conversation.
are older dating.
No,
We're older, but
I'm
we're
only
not
28.
older. You know, y'all
Only.
What the hell you
are
mean,
28.
y'all? And what
I
you
am not
mean?
28.
All of that only the fuck, like.
If I was like 40, 50, 60, getting back out and dating where maybe my spouse died in an airplane crash.
Oh, you
or
saying like
something.
at that point you cut to the chase?
Hello, I don't have time to play with you.
I'm never messing with nobody with that.
My life is already set up. You
There was a
are not
ladies
gonna come
having
and
a
ruin my
conversation.
shit.
There was a ladies having a conversation at my bar. They're like in their 60s, and that was one of the main things we're talking about. She's like, "Yeah, we were hitting it off." I think she said, "But he still has student loans. She said, I am almost 55. What do I look like? And it like
That's valid. Our age, that's normal.
Well, I mean, but that would be normal for there because it depends on what he does. If like he's a lawyer or a doctor or something, having student loans still would be normal. If he's
She
also
don't want to deal
gone,
with it.
I mean,
yeah, I would say like just
true,
say, like, yeah.
but like I wish the fuck somebody would try to shame me for having student loans and I have
Oh, a
hella
lot
education.
of people do that. And
like,
actually, it's insane.
it's so weird. It's like,
So
okay, well,
insane.
bitch, you pay it then. No shade.
I'm also of the train of thought, like,
I'm not.
I
paying
don't
them.
care what you do for work. I don't care what your credit score is. I don't care how much money you make. If you are taking care of yourself before you meet
Boom.
me
Mm-hmm.
and you can maintain that,
And
I
you can
don't
take care of me too.
Same.
I really don't care.
You got it.
We're
You're
grown.
winning.
I pay my bills. They're yours. So
you should.
You have
That's what
to.
happens.
And if you don't,
You sound like Tammy.
like,
My bills are paid. I'm grown. I miss those girls.
the white chocolate pasta was crazy.
that was
That's
insane.
diabolical.
And
That
she was crying.
You don't say I burn water.
that makes me feel.
And I would have told him like, okay, so this is still disgusting, and you still can't cook. Like, and
Are those
you
all
have to
cards
deal
y'all
with
still
that.
have that?
I only have two that I haven't read from.
I have a couple
Everything
more.
else.
I was just I feel like somebody's like, I got like two.
I got a
I
couple
have two
more.
left.
Would you date a trans individual, man or woman? Yes. I have no issue with that.
Oh,
I would date a trans man.
trans men are fine as hell. However, vaginas are beautiful to look at.
And feel.
And to eat.
And that's y'all's ministry. It's not mine.
I'm so sorry. I don't
It's
wanna do
not
it.
mine. I'm sorry.
I don't want a dildo up my
I am
ass
so-
today.
So what else is going on? What else? I just, I could date a trans man, but unfortunately, when it comes to the sex part, I'm probably
You'd
gonna
be a heavy side in that relationship.
Not even that, because I couldn't please you the way you wanted to. I couldn't.
You don't think?
Cunnilingus.
You don't think you would like that?
It's a fun time.
Nothing. I want nothing to do with vagina. I really don't.
Please.
I really don't. This girl showed me hers in college. I said, cute.
It's pretty.
Wait, what's the Phaedra meme? It's cute. Want nothing to do with it.
The
Thank you.
first time somebody squirt on you, you would probably scream.
Huh?
I said the first time somebody would like squirt on you, you probably would scream.
Isn't it just pee?
No.
Oh, comes from the same area when I saw it. So
Yeah.
I mean, so do your
I'm not
night.
into water sports, anyways.
You say you're not into?
I'm not into water sports.
News to me.
And sometimes when they be the squirting, just it's like
It's
a
excessive.
heavy long stream, and I said, "This has to be
It's
some
getting
type of
pissy.
urine in here."
I just never understand the whole like
Smell
when I
like
was
shit
seeing
to
it
me,
and
but
like
hey.
they purposely be trying to do it, and I'm just like, there's not enough towels to lay down. There's not enough like. What was that mean?
What in the hell is this so long for? Why is this?
'Cause
And
what's
then it's
that meme
going
that would
across the room.
What was that meme that would go around? People would use it was the girl like outside the car doing it. Like,
Oh yeah, when you be riding.
Oh
Oh, my
yeah,
favorite one, squirting contest.
Let's see
Let's
squirt
see
the
squirt.
I'd be like, "Excuse me."
Mm-mm.
How many do you have left?
29. It looked like.
This is a question to everybody.
Okay, I got 4 left.
Okay, cool.
Robbiey, where's the love of your life? I just replaced that with Akii. Go.
Where's the love of my life?
Mhm.
I don't fucking know.
In my heart.
In your heart?
Mhm.
Oh, you're saying self-love? No, you said in your heart. You're not giving
Yeah.
names?
No. No.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm sorry, I don't have one.
Love of my life. I don't know where they at. When I find them, I'll let y'all know.
I'm surprised ain't nobody had to drink nothing.
Brooklyn, New
Well,
York.
because period. Because we keep getting fucking licorice and horseradish.
I'll just tell y'all this: the pieces when y'all fill in here, the smaller ones are usually liquor.
See, now, why would you say that? Because I was gonna take a shot of Rumpleman's anyway.
Right. I was going to taste a little banana thing.
I'm gonna pull one more time.
What you get?
Chocolate.
Licorice. Oh.
Can't do no more of that.
I do want 5 little.
You'd be like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
What the
Why
hell?
was I about to shake it?
I would say it's liquor. What's going
I'm
on?
pulling until I get my first liquid.
What the hell?
Liquid?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
People
Mind
actually,
you, I
people
almost-
drink that.
I almost got peanut butter schnapps, but I thought y'all would kill me.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
I'm allergic.
To peanut butter?
Definitely.
Really?
No.
Oh,
I just hate that shit.
Can't over this.
I honestly don't hate it.
They
It's
see me
just the
struggling,
smell.
I actually got a 99.
My dad used to
Hey, there we
eat
go.
peanuts all the time.
Boiled?
No, just regular peanuts. But the smell of
Why is she
peanuts
walking
on breath
hard?
pisses me clean off.
Now, if I was drunk, I ain't no way.
The smell, no, literally. The smell of
Woo.
peanuts on breath. That
It pisses me off.
BBO
And he used to just
dish.
talk. I said, this car is too small.
Nutty ass breath.
I'll be like, this car is too small. You have to be quiet. This is getting too much for me.
I mean, it's not bad, but that banana is strong.
Well,
No, it's not bad. BBOD. I'm so sorry. I can't stop screaming that.
What's
I
BBO?
saw you post that.
When Mariah Lynn told him it stood for bad breath on dick, I was screaming.
What is the best way for people to ask you out?
Food.
Like methodology, like
Food.
meet you.
It's quite literally food.
No, like how?
How?
Should they slide in your DM? Should they approach you in person? Should they send their
Best
friend
way to
ask
get
you?
me?
Mm-hmm. God damn. It's like rubbing out.
No, right?
Can somebody open this?
So
I've been doing.
I told you I had to use my shirt over here. Like, what the fuck?
Best way to ask. Oh, that did work. Okay. Best way to ask me on a date or like to get to know me. What was the question?
To like get to ask you out.
What is your
Ask me
preferred
out.
method of a nigga sliding on you? Hell, freaky.
He said, "Ooh."
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking. Hold on, wait.
There's a 30% chance it's gonna rain.
Walk straight up to me and be intense. Match my intensity.
Mm.
Well, okay.
I saw somebody do that, and
now
you did not like
now
that.
That you, I think of that.
Who, me?
That makes
Yeah,
more sense.
this-
Why, like, you probably lean towards like a New York type of fella,
Yeah.
because like that very like
They all growling and shit.
roots.
They can be soft, but at the same time, even the famous Butch Queen in New York
They
is
like,
like,
yo, bitch.
Who-
And you be
like
no.
beef jerky in a ball gown.
heels, purse, all this other
That
stuff.
ball gown is crazy.
Running, nigga. Like, but honestly, either match my intensity or be very bashful, cutesy about it.
Mm-hmm. That's cute. I like that.
Well,
Cutesy gets you further.
It don't matter how. It don't matter like what method you
please
use.
involve
Whether you
food.
like pull up on me in person, slide in my DMs. Like
Happy's happy.
that don't matter.
yeah, it's like what it smells like.
Just be respectful. I would like for someone to actually like shoot their shot at me and they're respectful and they're not like disrespecting me or like trying to pick on me. Cause pretty soon I'm just gonna start knocking you bitches out and going about my day. I'm so sorry. Why are you coming to
Did
me?
you try it?
No.
I'm
Try
sorry, you
it,
keep
it's
opening
not
and closing it.
I do because I keep smelling it. Okay, let me rephrase that. When I say intense, just be intentional and
Yeah.
lock eyes with me and have conversations, stuff like that. Aggressive, shady, mean girl shit don't work on me.
You like them when they're like touchy right out the gate?
No, absolutely
that
not.
either. Don't
Don't
do that
do
either.
not do
I
that.
like
And
a,
respect
I like a
my
cute little like
boundaries.
chest rub or something, or like touch my
And
knee.
he does. You do. You do. But no, don't touch me.
Respect my, because I'm very much like, oh. I'm
We ain't never done that before. I don't know.
like, no, literally. I don't know why you thought today was to do that. Sorry, somebody fucking grandfather.
Clear you out, don't it?
You know what that tastes like? My ears itching.
Tastes like a fucking banana
Oh.
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not your ear itching.
That'll get you there.
Ain't it strong?
Yeah. About 2-3 of those, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah. They should put
It
Whitney
tastes like
in there.
medicine.
yeah.
Like that medicine you used to get as a child in that funnel tunnel thing that you had
Dropper.
to. Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Shout out to Whitney Houston for that performance.
Hey boys, I love y'all. Truth or drink? Tell us an embarrassing moment you've never shared before.
Choose a drink, an embarrassing moment that I've never shared before.
Embarrassing moment. Okay. This might be personal.
I don't get embarrassed easy.
I don't.
I do. I get secondhand embarrassment real bad. Even just like I'll never forget watching Carrie Hilson perform at the BET Awards, and I had secondhand embarrassment.
During the Michael Jackson tribute?
Yeah.
That was...
Sing it. When love comes around, sing it. And the crowd was not singing it back. I had secondhand embarrassment so bad.
First one.
I'm so hungry.
Hello. The way I'm about to make this little taco salad when I get home so I can eat this oxtail. Let me shut up. Oh, okay. Oh, this was embarrassing. This still haunts me to this day. Okay. My first boyfriend, love you dearly, always. That first time, I was mortified. You
just couldn't rise to the occasion or something? Or?
No, I could not.
Was you nervous? Performance anxiety? Huh? Nervous? Performance anxiety?
Couldn't tell you. Never happened again, but maybe, I don't know. But that was my first time having intercourse, so maybe that was, but yeah.
That's actually like the first time you were nervous. A lot was going on. I understand.
Yeah. Who's next? I still think about that.
Oh, I bust my ass on Kent State campus. I was walking down that fucking hill to Franklin Hall. If you went to Kent, you know where that hill is at. And I was walking and I was on my way to class. This was senior year. I was stressed. I was walking down that hill when I tell you I slipped and I knew I was off the ground. There was not one part of my body on the ground.
Fully just
in the air.
Knowing how many people be outside of Franklin, I know.
Yeah.
I know you was embarrassed.
My ass. I bust
what do
my
you do
ass.
after that? You just go home. You continue on your
so
class.
that time it happened, I just went back to my dorm and I said, we're going to try again tomorrow. There's another time when I was walking past who will become my future friend. His name is Tabor. I was walking down the steps and the steps were fucked up and I messed up and I fucked up my ankle real bad. It's like I heard a crack, but I tried to play it off like I was cool and I went to walk. And you know when you really fuck up your foot or something, you try to walk and it'd be a real bad. You oh, that was me. So I did that and then I had to limp. I went to class, sat in class, and then I had to limp all the way back to my dorm.
Excruciating pain.
And then I had to go to the hospital.
Because a messed up ankle, even if it's not broke,
my mom had to drive up to campus to take me to the goddamn health center on campus so I can get my prescription. Because
you couldn't get over there.
Because I could not get over there.
Wow.
It was a struggle.
Shout out to her though. That's
real. I'm thank you for
tripping on campus. I remember. You remember? What's the one shoe that used to always trip people?
Shoe.
Yeah, shoe.
Is it
some slides or it was something?
Birkenstocks.
No, it was.
No, you said it was slides. Was it the Nike slides or something? Because those bitches be tripping me out too.
I don't know what it was, but I was on my way to campus and for some reason it just tripped me up. But it tripped me up so bad that I kind of dropped stuff. And I was on my way to Sociology 101. I went straight back to my dorm. I was embarrassed. I said,
You like, bitch, goodbye.
You won't see me today.
Because I hear so much as a chuckle in the background. I'm like, ah.
Because I know when I see people trip, I'm like, oh. And I know somebody saw me. I said, yeah, I'm too embarrassed. I went right to the food hall, got me some chicken tenders and fries, and went straight to my dorm and turned on that laptop and watched Netflix.
That's
for the rest
so real
of
of you, to that age, to be still food being a comfort in those trying times.
No, food has always anxiety, depression, whatever it is.
Nothing else has had me.
Always been my rock.
No, it's true.
Anchored in Jesus. Amen.
I really don't have one.
Your most embarrassing moment.
You fail. Ever fucked up a bar tab or something? Slap somebody.
Threw up in front.
I wouldn't be embarrassed by that. People. Oh, actually, so I was my freshman year at Toledo, and I was talking to this one girl. We were kind of talking. We were doing a fashion show together. I was, when you're in college, it's your first experience with drinking and stuff. So we don't know nothing about mixing and what liquors you should drink and what you shouldn't drink. So I'm drinking everything from what was it? It was my friend Ken. He gonna be in DC this year. He had made me something that was half Smirnoff, Svedka. It was just this concoction and it was awful. But you're 18, 19. It's liquor. Like someone got it from the gas station. So I was drinking that all night, and I don't recall a lot of this. Is all like what they've told me. Belligerently drunk, and at one point I was supposed to go link with her at some point during the night, and I guess y'all know I'm good for an Irish goodbye. Always been consistent with that. I get it, but I had announced like I need to go see Taylor. I just start booking it out the damn room. Mind you, the way we were in a tower, so like I was like on the 11th floor, my friend was on the 13th. I think she would have been on like the 17th or something. So I'm just running, trying to find the elevator, passing it as I'm doing like laps. And to the point where my friend Ken is like, we have to stop because we're not supposed to be drinking. This is the freshman dorm. He literally has to like tackle me, like full on jumps on me. I go whoom, like into the ground. That doesn't stop me. I just start kicking back, get him off of me, continue on. Yeah, he a real one because I would have been like, oh, this bitch.
I would have let him go.
Honestly,
Zy drunk is very headstrong.
And I was 18,
both
19.
of y'all is.
Me?
Yes, you don't listen.
You're a little firm.
You are much
You're a
like
little
Malcolm. I'll be like, okay, drink some water, and then y'all just refuse to listen. And I'll be like, okay.
I'm fine.
I'm not as bad as Malcolm.
Long story short, I ended up making up to her. Well, only reason I didn't get to room, my friends got me to her room because I was like yelling apparently her dorm number or something. Like, I need to get to 311, like whatever the case may have been. So they finally got me up there and they're just like, hey, he's trying to find you. Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's cool. I get in there. We were supposed to like, I go immediately to sleep. Like, I literally almost like borderline push her out the way, fall asleep in her bed. She had to sleep on the floor, I think, because I think she like pulled out. Yeah.
Oh, you would have.
I would have.
She couldn't get me up. That's the thing. She couldn't get me up.
no.
Campus police would have got your ass out.
Whoa.
Like, get the fuck out.
So I guess in the time of me being up there, she's letting me sleep for a little bit before she decided to actually go to sleep. And she was letting me sleep, and then she's doing her homework, and she's just start hearing me hiccup. She just hear,
Ew.
Oh no.
Ew. Hate that for you.
and then she just hears me go, and she, mind you, I'm still asleep, punches the shit out of my back to like
Yeah,
get
she
me into the
should.
trash can next to her bed. Imagine if you're belligerently drunk, you were knocked out, and now you're suddenly awake and you're vomiting. I'm panicking, and now you're also your head's being like held down into a trash can. So I'm like,
I think it's how he's being waterboarded.
right, what's going on? Well, because of that, I'm not like staying in the trash can, so it's getting on the bed, it's getting on her roommate's stuff, it's getting on the like.
Maybe the campus police would have been a good idea.
Yeah,
because I would have been pissed. You would have been cleaning my entire dorm.
No,
She cleaned it.
Oh no!
And I didn't even know, but mind you, I was so fucked up. I woke up in the morning, didn't know what had gone on, thought we had done what I intended to do. I go back to my dorm. I hit her up the next day like, hey, so great.
You don't remember shit, baby, do you?
Yeah, she was
No.
like, yeah, that's like what she said. She said, you don't know nothing that happened on last night. I was like,
I do.
what? But refresh me real quick. Just
Oh, who is you?
I'm so ground.
Acting like you gonna do something.
Yeah, we never spoke after that. But
It's okay. It happens.
I think she just had a baby.
Oh, congratulations. Stay friends with your ex's friends after a breakup. Do you? Will you? Should you?
They ain't do nothing to me.
It depends on what was done.
It depends on what was done, and it depends on how it was done. Like if
Oh,
it was
sure,
like
sure,
if
sure.
we broke up because like my ex is cheating.
And y'all knew and y'all didn't say anything.
if their friends knew and we're like again like helping them cheat,
Yeah.
fuck y'all for life. If y'all did not know or whatever, I ain't got no beef with you.
Right. I mean, I'm cool with still being cool with the people, but I'm also one of those people where even when you're with somebody, I always kind of operate on your person's friends are not your friends in that same capacity. I mean, like y'all can become very close. Don't get me wrong, but like that, like
Rule number
unfortunately,
one.
I said like they're gonna have bias towards their friend.
Yeah.
Always.
It's true.
Yeah, I have no issue with that.
What do I have? Who was your last link?
Oh wow. Name?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of link? Was it just like a hangout?
Oh, girl.
Or like a sexual link?
Sexual link, baby.
I may be small. Oh.
Do we still have to pick, or I kind of just pick something I want to do?
Yeah, sure. Let's get
I want to
first.
taste this pickled
Lalo?
okra.
It's actually not bad.
Okra is very slimy if you let it.
Oh,
And it's-
why
that's
are
the
these
thing,
cups
it's
so
not-
like this.
He said the same thing. They're insulated. They're coffee cups. I just picked
Whoa.
this.
Okay,
Shout
wait.
out to Campus
you want a toothpick?
Wine.
Ooh, I smelled it. Hold on.
Campus Wine circa
Here, you want a
20,
toothpick to get it out?
2017, 2018, 2019. You'll forever be missed. China and Alexis know what I'm talking about.
I ain't never had it warm though.
Rumplemans, did you give me that one time?
A few times.
Don't it taste like peppermint?
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you chase it with Dr. Pepper, it's Christmas in your mouth.
You taught me that. Yep.
It's Christmas in your mouth.
Alexis taught me that at Campus Wine.
Oh, it is fuzzy. Okay, wait.
You see what I'm talking
don't
about?
look
Yeah.
at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Oh,
Just
wait,
pop- just
I'm
pop the
looking
whole
at it,
thing in
I'm
your
looking at it,
No,
I'm not doing that.
Don't look at it.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I like the seeds. That's my favorite part.
His face told the whole story. It's disgusting.
You don't like
guys.
That's gonna go on my show.
God, wait. Wait.
You sound like Wendy.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
You really think it's that bad?
I can't. Didn't have to think for Nickelodeon. Oh. I miss Wendy.
Okay, let me. I'll do the Rumplemans as well.
Rumple?
Oh, no one wanted to answer.
No, I don't need them in my business.
You coming out tonight? But you going home early.
I'm gonna go to where you at. I'm gonna come out. We're gonna have a good time.
Get a little Bud Dairy,
Little Bud Dairy. Once
We
Bud.
take shots outside of the Rumplemans.
and we
Yeah.
got the regular tequila still. I don't know why I put it with my
What's
foot.
the regular tequila? Is that the Luna Ho?
Layla. Luna Ho?
What is it called? Like Lunazil or whatever?
Laylo.
Little Zoom.
Just Laylo.
Oh, it's Layla. Oh,
Just
no.
Laylo.
Because there's one like Lunazil or some
Yeah,
shit.
Lunazil, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that people keep trying to hype up. I'm like, that shit is terrible. That
it's-
sucks. Oh, Lalo. Okay,
Oh, I know,
yeah.
yeah.
Laylo, Lalo.
I think they're from, I was gonna say Hawaii. It's Mexico.
Okay.
Get you there though.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
I'm
had
saying like
another
3 of
one.
those, you'd be like, wow.
Okay. Oh God. My God.
Now that tastes like cough
Have you
medicine.
ever had to
Ugh.
ditch a date because it was bad? How did you get out of it? I've never had to do that.
Nope.
Me
neither.
either. I just
When
get
people
through the
say they
shit.
do that, I'm like,
I just get through the shit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
And I'm also like, I'm very vocal. I will.
Tell you like, hey,
Now,
this
mind
is,
you,
this is not gonna work.
Let's add a little spice to that. Have you ever had to do that with a hookup?
What?
Like you go to link with somebody, you be like, you know what? Actually, this ain't it. I
yes.
Have I?
Yes.
yeah, I've absolutely had to do that.
Yes.
I think I've done, yeah, with the hookup, yes, because I'm not doing people who be like, I had to see it through. Like, no, I'm like,
Not
no,
with a hookup.
No, not with a hookup. A
No.
date, yeah, I could do a date,
It's
but
my
with my
penis.
body, no.
Especially if it's food. I'm gonna sit.
Oh,
The only time that I'm going, and like you said, I'm vocal on a date. If you are rude, this is my number one thing. If you are rude to our waitress
Oh yeah, it's
or
a wrap.
waiter or whatever, I'm going to immediately check you in front of the waiter.
You should.
I
Same.
can't. This
This
is
to
cold. I don't know why you brought this to me. Oh,
How-
tone, delivery.
Be nice.
Let's-
You
She
can
didn't cook it.
Because guess
Shit.
what? When they drop that bun on the floor and they give it to me because you was a smart ass, I'm about to dig in your ass.
now they
now.
done fucked up my food.
Now I gotta beat your ass.
That's what somebody always used to say growing up. Cause love you, Joni. She sometimes she was, oh, are we going to this restaurant? I said, you gotta keep your mouth shut if we do.
My
go.
mom's like that too.
Gotta keep- She was like, can I have a water? And they put a lemon in it or something. And she said, oh, I don't want any lemon. And then
The lady that just took it off her hand.
no, she took it to the back and took the lemon out of it. And then my mom sipped it and she said, did you give me a new glass of water or did you just take the lemon out? Because this is, I said,
What's wrong with that though?
I mean,
said-
you could. There's a way you can say.
There's
like,
a way
hey,
you
there's
can
a
say
way.
Oh, she said it just like that.
She
Okay,
said, no,
was like,
I don't exaggerate. She said it just like that. And I'm just sitting here like,
I get what you mean.
How would you have said it though? Just I'm curious because I personally would have been like, I couldn't help but taste lemon in this, and it feels almost like you gave me the same glass with the lemon removed.
see, that delivery
tone is a
also
bit better.
it's a bit better.
It's a bit better. It's
Is that
If
still
we was on a
aggressive?
date, I would be like, oh Lord, they gonna do something.
How would
to
you?
us.
Say, I'm saying, like,
I
how
would
would you
just be
say
like,
it?
hey,
Can I have a
can I just get
fresh thing? I'm just tasting a little lemon.
Yeah.
I guess part of me needs them to know, like, I'm on to you, bitch. Like,
I just don't do it because, like, as someone who's like, when you work in those industries and shit, you'd be
right.
like, I'd
The
be
stories
like,
I've
girl,
heard.
I'd be like, girl, I understand why you had to do, why you just did that. You probably busy as hell running to 50 other tables. Yeah, I hated going out to eat after
how
church.
much longer?
And to be honest, and you're gonna disagree with me wholeheartedly.
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna
You're
like
not
it.
gonna like it. You might not either. If a waiter is rude, I don't care.
Low-key saying.
Don't care.
Low-key saying.
Don't care.
They don't make minimum wage. Honestly, like,
don't care.
and I
All that pleasantry shit, you ain't got to do that with me.
As long as they're not racist, we good.
I will
I'm
tell y'all
good.
this 100%, and you can refuse to believe me. It 100% is fact.
My stomach is.
If
turning.
you are a regular, because we a bunch of different shit. If you're a regular
You didn't
somewhere,
grab
or you
this.
go somewhere often, the staff remembers how you tipped the last time
They
you
do.
went. If I know you tip like shit, your service is going to be subpar from the door.
I thought everybody knew that one.
No, people generally think that, like,
Oh.
either because, like,
And if you have an attitude,
they
and you're
assume because you're
regular.
dealing with so many people day in and day out, you don't remember them. No, I
Oh,
remember
no.
you, Mr. 1750. Like,
Yeah.
tip a dollar. Like,
Yeah.
I'll never forget. This is what. So I used to hate going out to eat after church because when we would go with like,
oh, Golden Corral.
love you, but we would go with our pastor. We would go with some of our friends, because my mom was really close with our pastor, and a couple of the ministers. They were all really good friends,
Yeah.
and we would go out to eat. I hated going out to eat with them because, again, love you, but our pastor like loves to give the waiters a hard time. I'll never forget. We went to Red Lobster.
And they be doing it in the least 5-star restaurants
Yeah.
possible.
Oh my God.
Right.
My mom will be at Applebee's and be like, this
No,
is not what I
literally.
expected. I'm like,
Ran that waiter ragged. That I'll never forget. That poor boy. He was shaking. I was about
that
maybe
would've made me so
9.
mad.
No, I had to be at like 11, 12.
Mhm.
And I was looking at my mom and I was like, And ever since then, like, I was like, I don't like that or whatever. And I remember forget, like, he had came and he was shaking. And I remember forget, rest in peace, love you. I remember my mom's best friend Vet was like, "Baby, you okay? You shaking?" She was like, "Don't mind him. Don't mind him. Ignore him. He'll be all right. He'll be all right." And she was trying to calm the situation down. But I'll never forget. After that day, I told my mom, I said, "I don't want to go out to eat with them again." And every time we'd be going out, I was like, "It's past. I'm not going. I'm not
How
going."
you treat people you don't
It's
know
very
is
important.
very important.
Yes.
If I'm seeing you,
or just anybody that's quote unquote
You're a
in
pastor.
in a service industry or in a
absolutely.
like if you're
job
like,
that's considered lower on the social ladder, quote unquote. That's very telling
If
of
it's-
what you do to
yeah.
people that you feel like don't have
Or beneath you or not on your
Yeah,
level or anything like that.
Correct.
Like that is
It doesn't matter if
crazy.
it's housekeeping, Bart. I was about to say like bartenders and different things like that. But I be thinking of the way I be treating people sometimes. I'll be like, sometimes I probably do deserve
You do?
for them.
we remember that DC car. We remember.
Black.
Or like, damn.
She was making it seem like she didn't, like it was my fault.
She was. I get what you're saying. However, if I was her, I kind of like, so sorry. We actually just filled up.
Low
We
key.
can't. Like, I'm
Low
like,
key, and I would have probably been like, "That's fine. I'll be there in 5 minutes, and we can discuss that when I get there."
I would say that.
Champ.
Okay, I guess we could do one more, or y'all want to do two more? One more, or two.
Whatever
more?
we got left, we got time.
Okay, so I have two more. One is, once a cheater, always a cheater. True or false?
No, because therapy. I also believe in people being able to recognize the errors of their ways, and cheating is not unilateral. Some people are terrible.
I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna say true.
You're like, I'm gonna make it simple.
I'm gonna say true.
Yeah, I'm gonna say true.
Because I agree people can make it. There are people who have cheated and it was not like maliciously intentional, things like that. There is that. But then
Cheating
there
is
are
always
cheaters.
malicious.
And that's how you're taking the question.
Yeah. So no, when I say like cheating is not like when it's not malicious, like say for instance, it was something like it was like a caught up in a moment thing, or like so, like how do I explain it? Okay, I've been watching a lot of OC.
I had somebody that was like in an abusive relationship and ended up having quote unquote technically an affair with their now current husband, who kind of saved them from that abusive relationship. So like on pen on paper, they were having an extramarital affair, but their marital affair was whooping their ass.
But I feel like
But I'm just saying, that's why I said I don't feel like cheating as a whole is just like
I do believe you can change if you stick to it. But if you've done it to more than one person, I think once a cheater, always a cheater if it's done to more than one person in more than one relation.
No,
What?
I agree. I'm the same way. That's why I said I think there's difference between like somebody who just happened to cheat, and then there's an actual cheater.
Yes.
Because somebody who happened to cheat, like it truly was not on purpose. It could have been like maybe
slipped.
Like not even that. Like maybe somebody kissed them, and then they were like, "Whoa!" Like that. Like,
well, I don't feel like that's cheating.
I don't think that's cheating, but like. I know a lot of people.
I'm about to piss out the bitch who kissed you, but like,
but again,
because the cheating is like you
say
didn't punch that bitch.
Y'all
like
say that, but then oftentimes people be like, "But what did you do to think it would make it okay for them to do that to you?" And they consider them cheating, things like that. Or if it's like
I would say that
texting, things like that. You see,
I would say
that's
that.
why I say that. But then the cheater, is somebody like, listen,
Folk
if everybody know your
drunk.
cheating,
folk be drunk.
For me, cheating takes a certain. Okay, so let me just say this: when I was a whore in college, back in Akron, I used to do niggas dirty. Never dated any of them like official, but as a therapist said, people who rely on technicalities have weakened integrity. So when I was doing that,
she kind of ate that. That's actually real cute.
did.
That's real cute.
When I was doing that, technically it was just a boo thing, but still it's had the same impact on those people. I know when I was doing that, the intention, the meticulousness, the methodicalness to do everything. That's why when I'm like, if it's done multiple times to multiple people, there is something
wrong.
There's something in there that you are just wrong. You are a cheater. You are a cheater.
You're a liar.
You're a cheater.
Fibber.
You are
And as my little brother would
liar.
say, he's more dramatic than me. As my little brother would say, if somebody will lie, they'll cheat, and if they'll cheat, they'll kill you.
And I agree.
He says that all the time.
I agree. You want to know why I agree?
He said it's a slippery slope.
Once it goes here,
But honestly, you want
to
to know why I agree? Because there's a lot of people out here who be cheating and then go back to their partners, do whatever, and then next you know their partner, y'all both got STDs and shit like that, and fucking them up, and specifically
Kill you inadvertently.
like killing you inadvertently. Like that's why I be saying like low key women. I feel for y'all because it is.
I really do.
And I say I feel because it's like, damn, imagine your nigga cheating so much that he giving you this, that, and the third, whatever, you get HPV. Now you have cancer. Because this nigga didn't get you
throat cancer is on the rise.
Like this nigga, now you got cancer, you fighting for your life and chemo. Like, no, yeah.
Vaccines are important.
Get your vaccine, get your Gardasil, get it all.
She would like with her baby daddy or whatever, and she didn't find out she had the STD until she was giving birth.
They didn't do blood work before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how recent it was.
Oh,
Like within a week or two of delivery. Boom.
Why were they having sex? Men don't.
Well, you know, sex sometimes will induce a pregnancy. Like sometimes people will do that before a pregnancy.
Why would you?
Because but also a lot of women say like they be horny as fuck when they're pregnant.
Yeah, because they're like their hormones.
Well,
I think
suck a dick. Don't.
What's that gonna do for them?
But I'm just imagining if it's a large one.
Large what?
It's not gonna hit the baby. It's not gonna hit the baby.
That's not how it works. It's
That's
not
not. You're good. It's not gonna hit the baby.
So
in my mind, that's just how it is. And I would never even.
He's
want
over here. They
to.
just tapping the soft
Just
spot.
like literally.
No, literally.
No.
The
That's
baby,
why he got
the
that
baby in the
DNA.
womb going.
Can you imagine? Like, oh my god.
Like,
I learned
This is
something
my
new today. I
house.
thought that's why people say you're not supposed to have sex like in the last like month of your pregnancy.
No, I've known people that literally will like do it like.
And he was cheating on her
Up until
up until.
That's
And she found out that it was that.
I hate that part.
That's you.
Imagine giving birth and you have a random discharge.
Mind you,
Like,
mind
what
you,
is
mind
that?
you, mind you, mind you, mind you. Her mama
That's not after birth.
and the
That's
baby
not
daddy
the
mama
placenta.
in the room when the information is being disclosed. First off, I think that's a HIPAA violation in itself.
It's not- well,
I'm gonna say, did they ask? I don't know.
They probably was like, "You okay?" Yeah, no, it's fine. Go ahead.
Because you don't think nothing of it, and
No,
then like they're
literally.
like, well,
Okay.
it's syphilis. Oh,
they had a pharmacy.
because the reason why they had to have
Who
the conversation.
has what's the medication for STDs?
What is it? The doctor?
That's the cycling.
Who has a medication for this? I said, oh.
Oh, you know about that Mad TV?
Yeah.
Like,
I said, oh.
hemorrhoid cream.
That's absolutely crazy. That's
We have
why,
a prescription for hemorrhoid cream.
that's why I always say, if you are a serial cheater or if you cheated on multiple people, I feel as though you
Should just be single and wrap it up.
that too, but I also feel like you're a cheater for life.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Absolutely.
I can't think of a time where I've known someone who cheats,
Who did a
cheats,
180?
and just does a complete 180. I've never heard of that.
I've
No,
definitely.
I have heard of that. It's you men who get
Crazy.
older and have nobody, and then that's when you want to act right.
And honestly, not even then. I
don't
won't
work.
even say like that's the 180. It's almost like borderline. You're not doing it for lack of options at that point, or two. It's only a matter of time because I'll say this right. Y'all might watch it. I don't give a damn. There's one of y'all's husbands that has been on the straight and narrow for quite some time, and I just recently saw both of y'all's faces like.
Because I don't know who you're talking about, but
I'm not a part of it.
I'm not in that.
I told them both already. They acting like they don't know.
He ain't tell me shit.
And
I don't
if he
come
did,
outside.
I don't remember. He told me when I was tipsy, so
I don't ever
I
come
don't remember.
outside.
I sent a voice message.
He'll tell
But
us-
yeah, like
he'll tell us afterwards.
yeah, I will. Saw them on one of the
Apps.
the newer apps
What's
days
the newer
ago.
app?
Huh?
What's the newest app, Jack?
No.
It's a new app. It's a newer app.
With sniffies.
Oh, that's why you sniff. Okay. You know you gotta catch on up out of you know. Okay.
She's still on, Adam for Adam. But
What is that?
It's like
Is that a sex store?
no, it was like one of the original
Craigslist.
earlier almost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adam for Adam was for the gay boys.
Yeah, Adam for Adam.
Isn't there a sex store called Adam and Eve or Adam and Adam?
Adam and Eve, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if they're still around.
Shout out to Lions Den. I need
And
to re up my shit too.
and also,
You have so many points.
what's that man that sounds like he has a voice box?
RFK Jr.
Yeah, him. I hate that man for getting rid of poppers.
Not that.
He-
For poppers, that's your reason. I just hate him, period.
that was the last straw for me. He was already on my shit list, and then I went to Lions Den. I was like, I'll get a little jungle juice. They're like, no, you won't, because that man thinks it causes AIDS.
Is he
Oh,
far
this
off?
country's a fucking joke.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, yes.
What's the other one?
Okay, the last one is everything okay with you?
No.
Absolutely
But-
not.
Still our eyes.
No, honestly,
We
at
keep
this
breathing.
Is
moment-
We
anything
keep walking,
okay
keep
with
moving.
anybody? At this, like, if
Is
your
it?
life is going right now,
I'm so jealous of you.
jealous and also concerned because what
That's
are
just
you?
about
What
the
are you
job.
not paying attention to?
Because the way,
Well,
like,
some people do more type B than me. My cousin is. She does whatever she wants to do.
same.
She
And,
said, "Rain, shine,
like-
sleet, or snow. I'm gonna keep living my life like it's gold."
That's your
Me,
shit.
Chippy, my little brother, our other cousins, we just be like,
Hmm.
I admire you. I really do admire her. She
What's
has
that line
always
from-
just
You're
been
doing it. You're
She-
winning.
She
today.
just is always just, I'm doing this. I'm gonna be a Reiki master today.
Must be nice.
I'm gonna be a yoga instructor tomorrow.
Honestly,
She just
sometimes I am envious
and I
people
be
that.
looking at it, wow.
I guess you can do that.
You do have free will.
Yeah.
She reminds me all the time. You have free will. You do
Yeah.
what you want to do.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
I've been beating my ass lately. Like I said,
Life is tearing me
there
apart.
was a shift somewhere in April, and
Mhm.
then like I was like, I felt
I thought
it.
that
but
was
I
a good
like,
shift you were
okay.
talking
I
about.
feel
No, it was a horrible shift. Like,
Okay, see, I like that tweet because I thought it was a good shift because I
Still,
felt
I'm like,
a good
oh.
shift on the horizon, like something's about to
I was
come.
like,
No,
oh,
no, no, no,
a
no,
new
no,
leaf's
no.
being turned.
Like no, like it was like came home from DC, my power's out. I said, why my power out?
You did say that.
These niggas that fucked up and turned my power off.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay. Then I get a text, and I lost somebody. I said, okay, all right, we're here. Jobs start going crazy. Then I get even more news, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, literally, when I made that tweet, I was like, something shifted. Literally, less than 18 hours later, I got some news, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Why
I don't know
not?
what the fuck is going on, but like, if you could stop, I'd appreciate that.
I tell people all the time, I regularly am like, I don't want to die. I swear I don't. But if I could place pause.
I don't want to die, but I don't want to live.
Like, if I could just literally just not exist for like a business week. Literally just.
Like, if I could slip into a coma for a week and it not give me crazy medical debt, I would do that.
And that be the thing too. That be the thing too. You can't even sleep peacefully because you're gonna wake up to a bell.
Like, what the fuck?
Wait,
I'd be
so you try to overdose, but they still save you. You wake up.
Mhm.
You can get started on this.
Who's your first and primary carrier?
Yeah.
About 30,000.
And you like,
We can
damn.
get to that. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want to, but
Just know that bill.
It is by the day.
It's $5,000.
It's kind of like the impound lot. Like every day is a little bowl. Like
That little
literally
water.
that.
You see that water bottle over there that we gave you? Yeah, that's gonna be about $300. Don't worry, you won't see it until you
don't
look at the
ask
full
for ice
bill.
though, because
Yeah.
Did you have another question?
I don't have any more.
You have
Well,
another question?
I'm good.
no, I don't have any. I need to ask.
What's the weirdest place you used the bathroom or had to use the bathroom? That is
Outside,
not the bathroom. Where?
on the side of the road.
You peed?
No.
And what did you wipe with?
I keep wipes in the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
we love that.
I think probably just on the side of the road, but I pee. Y'all, I can't do number 2 in public. Like, I have to do that at home. I know it's
I
very
have
weird,
IBS, baby.
but, like,
I'm sorry.
I say, why
My
you think
stomach is bad.
Why you think my stomach fucked up now? I'd be
My
like,
stomach is
I'd be like, nope. You better.
I
get
mean, there's been a few times I've been driving home like, oh my god. Oh.
Exactly, and that'd be me. But I have me and this little tell me have a talk. I'd be like, listen.
I'd
be like, you had, especially when I worked that job and I had to be in an office every fucking day. I used to be like, listen, you had all fucking morning when I was sitting on that toilet and you ain't want to do nothing. You got to wait till 5 o'clock when we
How'd you
off
be-
and we get home.
That's always me.
Put it in her back. Like,
I-
no.
Robbie, where you at?
You gonna
We
learn
at
next time.
Union. I put my hand on that door. That stomach said, boom, boom. I said, oh, Lord. Mine was...
I'm real good for that in the stall. So
Yeah, I'm not... No.
You said
I was in Crystal City. It was a beautiful night.
What's Crystal City?
It's a beautiful
Crystal City is
night.
right outside of DC.
Okay.
I was in Crystal
Beautiful
City. Beautiful night. Wind blowing just
Gorgeous.
right. Gorgeous. It was a beautiful soccer field. And the
You
whole
shit in a
family was on a
soccer field.
walk. Because we was walking just around. We was in a hotel. Said, let's just go for a walk, right?
Mhm.
My stomach flipped upside down
Out of the blue.
out of the blue. And I said, well, there's
you
nowhere that I can. It was 12 something. There was nothing open.
Remind me of Bridesmaids.
And it was exactly that. And I had nothing to wipe with but my socks.
Socks is insane.
Yo.
You're like, oh, you're doing it. You're shitting in the street.
Did you end up having to use both?
I lost both of those socks that day.
The way I would have went to them and be like, hey, somebody give me a key. I'm about to run back to this hotel.
Ooh.
I would have turned into a track star that day.
Ooh.
No.
We all still laugh about that to this day.
No, because that's
That
That's
was
insane.
funny. That was, I said, I can't hold this. It's coming right now.
I think the worst, like, I did make it home once, but like, I'll never
You
forget,
shit
like,
on the floor.
These
no,
ain't bad
I
for $1.
didn't, but like, I just
Those were $1.
these. Yeah.
I just remember, like,
About
I
the same
didn't,
thing.
I made it home and I made it to the toilet, everything, but I'll never forget, like, I was trying to open my door and I dropped
I'm
my
so sorry, y'all.
keys, and when I tell you I wanted to cry so bad. I wanted to cry because I dropped them fucking keys. And it didn't I didn't just drop the keys and they just fell where I needed them to be. No, them bitches fell through the thing. And so I had to go back downstairs. Baby, when I finally got in that fucking house, I remember I just slowed as I reached towards the bathroom door and I was like, oh my God. But I got there, I made it, I did it, and I said, whew.
I did it. I did it.
No, look,
Yes. We did it, Joe.
But I said, don't let a fucking killer be behind me. I was dead. I'm so sorry.
That's y'all want to flashback to the earlier question. Biggest fear, me having an IBS flare up when I got to run from somebody. That would just because I wouldn't know what to do.
Your adrenaline would clench your whole clothes. I feel.
I really don't think the way my stomach's set up. I really don't think. I think it would overpower whatever.
Really?
Or the one with have you ever seen when they be fighting in school and they be fighting in the bathroom and they bust open in the stall and somebody in the toilet? I'll never forget the little boy and they were like, "Hey, he's taking a shit in here. He's taking a shit." He was like, "Stop!" I felt so bad. Nah, y'all are struggling with that.
To be honest,
this one's tight. She just like me for real.
Well, this episode fucked my stomach up.
I'm okay.
Hopefully, it fucked up yours.
Bow.
This was fun. I truly enjoyed it. Sorry for the delay. Listen, life is lifing and we're trying, but we will have this episode up along with another episode up very soon. We're doing great things. And then of course we're going to get y'all a couple more episodes before we then go on break and then come back for season 3. Pretty sure. So yeah. Pretty sure. When I say pretty sure, I mean we gonna go on break and we gonna come back for season 3.
When we gonna come back is pretty sure. How long we take it off? 2 months last time?
No, we did from fucking end of May till fucking September, October.
Damn, it will not be that long.
Yeah, so this time we'll probably come back around August. Hopefully. Is that bad?
Do we always take off? I feel why are we taking off during the summer?
Huh?
Why are we taking off during the summer? I feel it's a good time to keep going.
What is this? Episode?
This is only
maybe
episode
I won't be counting that as why I ain't gonna hold
This is episode yeah, this is episode 10.
The second one?
Yeah. So we have maybe 2-3 more.
Yeah, so we got 2-3 more. And then we're gonna take a cute little break, maybe a month, 2 off, then come back. That's why I said if we come back in August, it's still summertime. We still have fun.
Yeah, real.
Make sure you like,
a lot
subscribe,
of adventures to
comment, share.
Yes.
Make sure you tell your girlfriends to watch your girlfriends on The Girlfriends.
Don't forget to spit on it.
Which girlfriend do y'all relate to the most?
On the TV show?
Which girlfriend do I relate to the most? On the TV show?
Yeah.
None of them. None.
I
would say, okay.
Actually, I relate to a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Tony in some sense.
Never Tony. I've never related to Tony.
Unfortunately, I think I know that I'm probably a bit of Joan.
I relate to...
I accept that.
I really relate to Lynn.
I'm Tony and Lynn.
Lynn is very bad.
It's very Lynn and Maya.
You.
Me?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Is
Lynn the hippie one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I relate to Lynn and Maya a lot.
Maya's one that was always like
Maya.
No, she's on the
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
That's Maya.
I was gonna connect you more to I think you're Lynn and the one girl that always be like
Jafifi? Jabubu?
That's
Tony.
Tony.
Yes, yeah, Tony.
I said I'm Tony and Lynn probably.
I would say that a mixture
I
of
wouldn't
Lynn
say
and
just
Maya.
straight Lynn though.
I would say a mix of Lynn and
I'd
Maya
say the
because
show.
Lynn is very much carefree, going with the flow. She ain't got no plan.
Painfully so. Painfully so.
But then Maya is very much like, what the fuck is you doing? You know? And I feel like I'm kind of duality.
You do.
You know? So yeah. Sometimes Joan though, because Joan was not the worst.
Joan was not always wrong.
Always in the wrong.
Joan was not always in the wrong.
She was not.
Joan did a lot, and they didn't appreciate a lot of the shit that Joan did for them.
Nobody asked her to do that.
There were some times they did.
My stomach
She could have
burned.
said no.
She could have, but she was trying to be a friend. And then they had been selfish that entire fucking show. And then the one season, Joan was like, you know what? I'm going to, enjoy myself for a little bit because I got a little bit of emotion going on. Yeah. All of a sudden, she's the worst person in the world and nobody would have fucked
with her. Was that the
her.
season where she was mad because she didn't want to be there during the time of her wedding, Tony?
No, it was after that. It was a season where remember she had opened the restaurant. She was being put in magazines and stuff and things like that. Like Tony, she did not mean to miss your fucking court date. Like there was a lot going on, and you didn't.
That was.
Yeah.
Was his name William?
That's who one of y'all remind me of too.
No,
excuse me,
I'm joking.
William.
I'm joking.
My favorite line from Moneybag Yo always will be.
He got a favorite William.
Yeah, no, when he said I'm looking like William, but that ain't my girlfriend. That is my favorite bar from him. I said that's a bar. You ate that shit.
Play on words.
Like
he tore.
Yeah.
tore.
Give tens what they're due.
You can't tell me nothing. You can't even tell me something.
Who said that?
Nikki.
Fuck that lady.
Well, without further ado, bye.
Salut.
That was the
Later.
worst.
That was awful. Over and out.